welcome back to another episode of The Right Tracks. I am joined by the same people as last time, MadAng and Atlas. If you guys want to say a little hello, let people know you're
What's
live.
up, guys? How you doing? How's it going?
Yo.
All right, well, that was a great intro, Atlas. Just...
Yo, Rocky.
hey, I'm here. I'm just... Make some noise. That's all you got to do. You could have just grunted. They would have knew you were here. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Rocky Balboa.
Yeah, man. I could just start calling you Balboa over there, man. More like you got like more of a Southern Balboa vibe going on there.
Southern Balboa.
Yep.
Of course, I have to have a cat in the background just destroying shit. Oh, Jesus Christ. So how have you guys been up to?
Not much. Working, doing the whole YouTube thing.
Yeah.
You know the deal.
Yeah.
Working out.
Man, you're gonna get so buff, you're gonna have muscles up to your ears, man. You're not gonna be able to hear anything. Huh?
I'm actually trying to get lean muscle mass, so my waist is gonna go down a bit. Waist size, that is.
You're gonna turn into Joe from fucking Family Guy?
Uh,
It's all upper
No.
body strength, man. The legs are useless.
I used to work out. I never did legs. They're boring. Are they boring or is it just me?
Legs are very important for squatting, so I
Yeah.
squat, deadlift.
The only squatting I do is to take a shit in the morning.
Wow.
I do that
Yeah,
too.
that sounds about right for you. Didn't you say you're nothing but 245 pounds of pure Doritos?
Yes,
And
sir.
Mountain Dew.
Pure
No,
Doritos.
not Mountain Dew, man. More like sweet tea.
That's even worse.
I don't give a fuck. I feel fine. I'm alive, man. I'm breathing.
That's all that
Just
matters.
because you're breathing doesn't mean you're alive, James.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
That's wisdom for the day. Just because you're breathing doesn't mean you're truly alive. You're not doing balls to the wall kind of shit.
I don't think I need to go through life.
Living.
I don't think I need to go through my life throwing my fucking head at goddamn trucks and shit.
He's saying you gotta live like Molly Crew.
Yeah, it's just
Well,
wild side. Seriously, every day,
You
all
gotta
day.
die, kickstart my heart.
Yeah, he's gonna have to kickstart my heart from fucking get hit by a truck. Yeah. Kind of life you think I'm living over here?
a boring one.
Man, fuck you.
Hey, as long as
boring
it's what you love.
I'm
It's all
bored
about
of
what
it.
you love.
You're over there lifting cinder blocks and going, oh yeah.
Damn right. Gotta assert my dominance for those blonde hair, fake titted blondes. That's what you gotta do.
This is sounding more and more like Motley Crue.
Oh god, we're all fucked up. Can't help it. Can't help it. I don't know what to do. Anything. I don't know what to do with anything around me. It's just thrown everywhere.
Yeah, before we got on this, I was all these fucking wires all over the place. I hate wires.
Dude, if you would have seen how I had to set up all my shit, all the wires that are involved in it, it's a nightmare with wires. Just everywhere. Trying to tuck it away,
Yeah, keep it a little neat. And then when you need it, you gotta dig it out again. So you almost want to just leave it, but you hate clutter.
It's mainly just the power cords and trying to make them look nice and neat.
Yeah, you gotta get those little zip tie things.
Yeah, I gotta do some shit with that, but fuck. I love that shit. I love the shit I use though. But I need more instrument cables, man. These ones a lifetime warranty my ass.
Oh my god, the guitar cords. My guitar cords are always malfunctioning.
The problem with that is sometimes you think it's like the input jack on the guitar and you're like, well, do I want to take it apart and fuck with it?
Yeah, I don't like doing that.
Sometimes
I make it worse.
Sometimes a few of them I did do it on. I'm like, what the fuck is the issue?
Do you have a problem problem where the input jack of the guitar, it always comes loose. Is that a normal thing?
Yeah, that happens sometimes. I had that on one. I had a BC Rich Warlock, and that fucking thing was always loose.
Yeah, every time I gotta tighten it.
Sometimes you gotta actually take that, like, unscrew it, and do like a double wrench thing because there's a nut on the inside with that.
I've done that in the past. Yeah, pain in the ass.
Yeah, that guitar was shit though. I didn't like that one.
What's the most you ever spent on a guitar?
Most I spent, well, my parents bought me the Dean, which was $500, but that wasn't out of my own pocket. I think the most I spent on a guitar at least was probably $300.
All right, yeah, about me too, around that.
That amp I have though, that's $500. That's $550, I think.
Really?
Yeah. That's a beast though. I love that fucker. I have never heard it have volume before because it almost blew out my eardrums.
Even mine, it's like hardly up.
Mine's
is smaller than yours.
Well, what wattage is yours, man? Do you know what it is?
I'm not sure, but they're loud as shit.
Mine's is 120 watt, and that fucking thing is fucking deadly with sound, man.
I'm trying to see. Oh, mine is only 30 watts, and it's loud as shit. But I'm in a small room. It's
also
a decent size.
That also.
But they're really loud, yeah.
If you're in an enclosed room, this sound just doubles. But who fuck knows? Atlas, did you used to play guitar? Don't you know some shit about this?
Yeah, electric and acoustic. So, I have a music shop downtown, so all I gotta do is walk and get a few guitars if they have them. That is, they're closed right now.
Yeah, everything's
because
closed.
of the COVID-19 bullshit. But no, last time I ever played guitar, I blew it up. Then it went straight to the garbage. $350 wasted.
You blew the guitar up?
Yeah, I blew the amp, guitar, everything up because I jacked it so high in my prison cell of a bedroom.
Where you live, the houses are probably like separate, so you could blast it without the neighbors going nuts.
I don't know about that. I kept my windows open.
Where I live, it's all row homes, so they'll jump out of bed.
Dude, when I was still living in Philly, I would, my room was in the basement, so I would still blast that shit if no one was home. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. My lord.
I don't give a shit, man.
So where's your friend Gary at?
I don't know. I think he had something to do with work, but I guess he couldn't make it, so he might join in. I don't know how long this episode is gonna last because I know Ange is a little strapped on time, but I don't know if we'll continue it if he leaves or just end it when he leaves.
It's up to you guys.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Let me just bug Gary and see if he'll show up or not. But how many guitars have you owned, Atlas? Was it just the one?
Two.
Two?
I own two. Yeah, electric and acoustic.
You know a brand? Like what type was it?
Electric was a Gibson and the acoustic was a Fender. So.
You blew up a Gibson?
Yep. I did.
What was it, a Les Paul? What?
I can't even remember. Could be a Les Paul. I just know it was a Gibson, so.
There's not many.
I blew it up.
There's not many Gibson shapes. I mean, it's usually the same as everyone else. Either it's an Strat shape or a Gibson or an Explorer and SG. I think that's the only four shapes they have. Maybe different ones. I'm not completely sure.
I haven't played guitar in like 12 years. So
man, you pick that shit back up.
You gotta donate them.
Donate them
to me.
Well, unless people want exploded guitars, then be my guess.
Look, the
They're all
wood
pretty much
wood
fucked
is
up.
fine. The wood is fine, but the electronics can be changed. Unless you put an M80 in that motherfucker, it is fine. It will work.
I'm bad with fixing them up. I would have to bring it somewhere.
Which ones you got, man? How many you got?
I got 3. I used to have more. They're like shitty ones. Cheap, generic. They're Deans, but they're not like any special,
Oh well, they're just standard shit.
like the details of guitars. Yeah, they're just standard guitars.
Yeah.
And I have an acoustic Ibanez,
Yeah.
which I still need the top 3 strings for.
What kind of strings you usually buy?
Ernie Ball. I don't really pay attention to the size or nothing.
No, I use.
I'm very. Yeah, it's a good brand.
What kind of type do you use? They got a shit ton of different types. I know the sizes can be a wide range, but they got a fucking shit ton of different types of strings as well. Like, power, super
Dude,
slinky
if you knew
and shit.
how unprofessional I am with guitar, you wouldn't even consider me a guitarist.
I just started learning this shit, man.
Yeah, I don't know the fundamentals and all that. Whatever is the cheapest strings is the ones I get.
Whatever. Well, there's a lot of them. I mean, you got the usual, which is the slinkies, then you got the paradigms, which is their more high end shit, and I think they got one more high level one. But the regular slinkies are like $5 or something like that, and it goes up from there.
I do try to get thicker ones because they have a little bit of a heavier sound.
Oh yeah, they do. But what tuning you usually playing, man?
It's either between D-tune or standard. I usually just stay within that. I like D-tune a lot.
I had some heavy strings on that Jazzmaster I had when because I won it in a contest. I won like an Ernie Ball like package, and he had some heavy set and lighter set strings, and I put the heavy ones on the Jazzmaster, and I dropped that fucker down to C, and it was great. That sounded
I gotta
awesome.
get a tuner to tunes to see. I downloaded an app, but
it works somewhat. But if you ever look up
an option for that, it just has a standard option, which is corny. Like, come on.
That sucks. What is it? I bought a Snark tuner. I think it's like $5 on Amazon.
Oh, all right. I might definitely look into buying one.
There's another one though. I think it's a more precise one because this one I bought, it's not completely accurate. I'll use the tuner on my amp. It'll be more accurate for all the tunings. Like if it's like real slight turning of the fucking tuners. Because I like my shit on point.
Mine's in that video I put earlier. It's probably a little untuned.
Yeah, just a little bit. I know how that feels. Like fuck it, it sounds great. I'm gonna go with it anyway.
Yeah, that video was last minute. I was just like, fuck it. I'm just gonna turn the camera on, hit play, and do it. Total flop fest.
I could see Atlas buying a drum kit and just killing his neighbor's ears.
Yeah, you seem like you'd be a drummer.
Drummer or bassist?
Oh, actually, I want to be a singer, so.
I could see that.
I know he's in weightlifting. Have you thought about getting back into like music and shit?
Probably not. I'm into weightlifting now, so.
Do you do all the whole protein and all that? You go like full on.
Yep, pretty
He goes
much.
full on. The best way to eat an egg is right out of a chicken's ass.
I was doing all that. It's a whole commitment.
That's like a life commitment. It's not like, oh, I'll do it for a month or two and I'll get better and then just go back to fucking eating cake and shit, you know? It's like this is more of a commitment than marriage. I can't do this.
It's fun.
It's either or nothing.
I will say it does get addicting. I was into it for like half a year, and I was seeing results, but then right when I stopped, I got skinny again. Like all that work and that's it.
It's like you're trying to blow up a balloon, but every time you let go, it just shrinks.
Yeah, like, even if you miss a couple weeks, you feel like you definitely see it.
Yeah. But I'm trying, like I said, I'm trying to get me ass, but have the taper Arnold Schwarzenegger shape that he had.
Wow, you trying to go out? You trying to go against Schwarzenegger, man?
I could probably do it. I have the body type, so I could.
I'm curious to see this, dude.
I mean,
I'm gonna add you on Facebook.
Jesus. I could just see you two, just you and Schwarzenegger, just standing eye to eye. I'm like, well, not sure if it would be eye to eye. I'm not sure who's taller.
I think he's pretty short in real life.
Kiss?
Huh?
Either fight or kiss him. Is that what you're trying to insinuate?
I don't know about a kiss and shit, but I don't know, but definitely some punches might be thrown if you.
Arnold's he's like the most. He's done everything. Crazy.
Yeah, he's literally done everything.
Only
He's
thing
done
he has is
bodybuilding.
music.
He's done movies. Pretty much done it all. And he married one of the Kennedy.
Yeah, he married a Kennedy. The last of that species.
The kindergarten.
Dude, I want more guitars.
Me too.
I want more weight.
What? He wants more weight.
I want more weight.
Just go lift a truck, man. You'll be fine.
More food.
I get how he feels though, because it's all you think about when you do it. You get really into it. I was obsessed with it.
Oh, absolutely. I'm here to compete. I'm not just, well, I guess I could do it for myself, but that's what I really want to do. You don't mind. Then you gotta wear one of them thongs and you gotta spray oil on you.
Bro,
hey,
this is getting
whatever it's
gay.
gonna take.
You gotta do the tannin. What's that? The tannin spray?
What the fuck?
I can actually get tan by myself, but yeah. Just like Conan the Barbarian said, crush your enemies, driven before you, hear the lamentations of the women. That's the logo. The motto.
Logo. Logo was words.
I bought that movie recently.
I don't think I've ever seen that movie.
Conan the Destroyer. I'm looking at it right now.
I don't like Conan the Destroyer. I like Conan the Barbarian. The 1982.
Which one was first?
The Barbarian. The Destroyer was that 86, something like that.
I think I've seen both of them. The other one I seen when I was a little young buck.
A young boy. I got a shit ton of movies and CDs, man. I after you did that little video of your little CD collection, I just went through and looked at everything. I got shit everywhere, man. I got too many.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see them. You should do some of those kind of videos sometime.
Yeah, I know. I got a whole rack of CDs, a whole cabinet full of movies.
You still have your CD cases?
Yeah, I tried to save them.
I wish I had mine.
I still have old cassette tape. So
I actually right here I have a cassette tape from that's a Metallica Master of Puppets from one guy I used to work with a long time ago. And
I found my dad's old cassette tape and it said Wicked Mixtape. 80s term Wicked Mix. It's like Metallica, Pantera, and some hair metal band.
Some hair metal band. Just the most atrocious quality. Just recording it, playing a CD and recording this. We're just recording it on another tape and shit,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember I would sit by the radio and wait for good songs to come on and record it onto a cassette.
It's just so fucking...
And then after that, there was the burning CDs thing everybody was crazy about.
LimeWire.
Yeah. You would go
Napster.
make a CD for your girlfriend. All love songs.
Try not to feel gay when
it's
you're
great.
making it.
Nowadays, it's Snapchat with young men and women
Yeah. They snap each
exchanging
other.
some unwanted pictures.
I'm not sure about unwanted.
Some of them.
Obviously, you know, someone wanted something.
When you screenshot it, it tells the person, and then
Yeah.
they know you saved it, and they know you're a creep.
Screenshot.
They know you're gonna watch it later.
First of all, they sent the thing in the first place, so they shouldn't be surprised if a screenshot happens.
It's great.
You're right.
Creepy but great.
Creepy but great. I guess you
Yep.
had some experience with that.
Well,
Creep.
Atlas
in person.
does chat roulette, you know. Or Omegle.
Yeah.
So have you learned a full song yet on guitar? I still haven't.
Me neither.
I can't play a.
Actually,
I don't have the patience.
the closest song I think I learned was Seek and Destroy.
Alright, I was going to learn that. There's always like a part where I'm like, oh fuck that, I don't feel like learning that.
What part is it?
I don't know specifically offhand, but usually whenever I'm learning a song, I'll get to a point I'm like, that's a pain in the ass to learn, and then I just give up.
Oh, I gotta plug in my guitar for a second, see if this sounds good or not. There's a part like the solo riff. The solo riff is great.
I mean, it was like a half-assed attempt at learning it. So I don't really know which part it was.
Does this sound good enough?
Yep.
Yeah, it
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good? Alright, I think the solo riff is... Hold on.
Sounds like an old WWF theme song. That dude getting strangled.
Something like that.
Sounds sick.
That's the solo riff. I think it's gotta be a little faster. It's a real...
You should download it.
It's a pain.
Really good.
Oh, my favorite part is I think hold on. That part towards the end.
Sick. I would love to see you do a cover of that on YouTube.
Yeah.
James is gonna make my own theme song and for wrestling. That would be great.
You could do like a Metallica medley. If you don't know a whole song, just mix
Yeah, I
like
know.
your favorite riff.
Other favorite one is Blitzkrieg. Hold on.
Oh, Merciful Fate. That song's like 9 minutes long.
Yeah, that's an awesome song. I think it's 12 minutes. 12 minutes long.
Yeah, I could never learn that. I would just shoot myself.
Jesus Christ.
You need to look up Ronnie Rising Melody. It's off their new album. It's great. Oh, I'll tell you, that one's awesome. I don't think
I know it. I'm like they could shit on a CD and I would love it.
Kind of did with Reload, but you know.
Reload's better than Saint Anger.
I don't know. Saint Anger had some good riffs on it.
Let me see. What's on Reload? They should have combined Reload with Load. Come on, you like the Memory Remains?
Oh yeah, I do.
Devil Dance is pretty good.
Mhm.
Unforgiven 2. That's got some good.
I
That
like a
Reload
lot.
might be.
I like a lot from Load.
Let me see what's on Load.
I think it's, Ain't My Bitch, 2x4, House.
Yeah,
House that Jack built.
Built.
Yeah, it's King. Is it
I
King?
like the Outlaw Torn a lot too. The Outlaw Torn.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
on the
yeah.
That's really good on the S&M one.
Yeah. Wasting My Hate. That's a good one. I love that one.
Yeah. I think if they combine, I like Bleeding Me too a lot.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
If they combine Load with Reload, that would be, and got rid of the shitty songs, it would be a great album.
Oh yeah. Man, I'm butchering everything today.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I still don't know Battery. I can't play that. The beginning of Blackened.
Oh yeah, man, that's a good one.
That's an awkward riff to play.
That's about all I know from that. That's all I know from that
Is it
shit.
me or is it kind of awkward to play?
It is. It is.
It feels weird. Like, I don't know. It feels different than your average riff.
That's even more awkward than fucking Master of Puppets.
Who does that whole song down picking?
I know.
My wrist would fall off.
Oh, my arm. Fuck. I only know the intro to that fucking. After it gets to that part, I don't know anything else.
Yeah.
I don't know shit.
It's a long song. It's a lot to learn.
It is. Ah, man.
At least you can read music.
I
can't read a lick of music.
I read tabs, or I'll watch a YouTube video on it.
I can't read tabs.
I can't read
Can't do
notes. I can't do notes, man.
Neither can I.
Just tabs. Let me hear the intro of Seek and Destroy. I love it.
No, wait, no. That's a different one.
That's my favorite thing to play. Making me want to play guitar. I don't even want to go to work now. I just want to play guitar.
Bro, all day, every day. That's all I want to do.
Like I said, James is gonna make a WWF theme song for me, and we're gonna beat the shit out of Triple H with that theme song. So.
You know, my favorite wrestler theme song is Triple H, The Game by Motorhead.
Oh,
That's a good one. I'm more of an old school guy. I liked when the Von Erichs came out to Stranglehold by Ted Nugent facing the Fabulous Freebirds back in '83.
That's a good song. I don't know who they are, but I know the song.
Hold on.
Is that your favorite album, Kill 'Em All? I know you said Injustice for All was your favorite.
Yeah, it is. But fuck, man, I can't go wrong with Kill 'Em All.
It took me a while to like Kill 'Em All, cause I don't know why. I think because it sounds so old, but now I love it.
Oh, I don't think it does. It always got that old vibe, like that tone is so fucking early '80s and shit. But it just punches you in the face, you know.
It is really like nonstop from beginning to end. What band that you listen to them just makes you want to pick up your guitar? Besides
Probably,
Metallica.
if not Metallica, but except Balls to the Wall. I always wanted to learn that song.
Except I know a few of theirs. They're pretty good.
They're all right, man. I mean, that Balls to the Wall album it starts off good, but I think it trails off a little bit.
No, it's
gotta
good.
check it
I
out.
like it. So.
For me, it's something about Trivium, because they're like just nonstop riffs. And it always makes me want to pick up my guitar. And Avenged Sevenfold, too.
Killswitch Engage is nothing but fucking riffs. They ain't got no solos in any of their songs.
Just riff galore.
I think I only know one Megadeth song. It's
What?
Megadeth.
One Megadeth song.
That's all I
That's
know.
pretty sad. That's sad.
You only heard one. What's your favorite Unforgiven? 1, 2, or 3? I know you're gonna say 1.
I have to go with 2.
I was gonna say that too.
I gotta go with 2. I don't know. I just like the melody a lot better. I mean, you can't go wrong.
This one's kind of repetitive.
Yeah.
You know. But you gotta love that part when he starts singing soft.
Mm-hmm.
What? I'm not gonna sing it.
Sorry, we'll play all the fucking Metallica songs, but you sing once, you're like, nah, fuck it.
I'll do that on my videos.
Vocal cords gonna hurt for like a month.
Yeah. I was gonna do Battery. I was gonna do a vocal cover of Battery, and like 20 minutes into it, I was like, "Fuck this."
How's this sound?
Pick my guitar up.
I know I'm not playing that right, but it still sounds close enough.
How would we do a guitar video if we did it together?
We can play through here and fuck around with it, but I'd have to record something on my end and send it to you through like Google Drive or some shit like that. For the quality anyway, because on here it's just turds.
Yeah, well, I don't sound like it's on a phone. The worst part about it is syncing the video with the audio.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, it is a pain in the ass.
You use a Focusrite? You use the same thing I use?
I only use that for bass since my amp can be fucking used as an audio device. I'll replace the main input on my laptop to have that as like my microphone. So it'll play through the amp instead of, it coming through my microphone. And I'll just record it with a camera or some shit like that, and then it'll record the video and then the amplifier at the same time without hearing background noise and shit.
Oh, so you don't even gotta worry about syncing the video with the audio.
No,
I probably could do that with my webcam, but my webcam sucks. It's like 30 pixels. Did you guys see that video of Puddle of Mud covering
Yes.
About a Girl by
Yes.
Nirvana?
Yes, that hurt.
Never.
Like, what the fuck?
Never heard of her.
You gotta watch it. It's horrible.
Yeah, it's
Never heard of her.
You never heard about that girl?
No, never heard about Nirvana. Never liked those queers.
Yeah, well,
you're a turd,
it's
man.
it's still entertaining to watch the video because it's so bad. I will say they're a tad overrated, definitely.
Yeah.
Well,
I
they
just never
paved.
liked them.
They put some.
Never got into it.
Put the path out, kind of like Black Sabbath did for all the metal bands. They kind of paved the way for a lot of grunge shit, like Puddle Mud and shit.
Oh wait, did I just
Yeah.
swear? Did I just swear when we were talking about Nirvana? My bad for all the insensitive cookie cutter pussies out there. I'm sorry for my language.
Oh man, calm down. People who listen to this shit know that this censorship and sensitivity is way down. Like seriously.
True.
The other day, I was streaming a video game, and I was like, "You fucking cunt!"
Oh,
And I was like, I kind of want to delete this. People are gonna think I'm crazy.
No.
But I left it.
That's literally gaming.
They're like, if he freaks out on that, he must be a lunatic in real life.
No, he just.
wait a minute, wasn't Kurt Cobain's wife a crack whore? I believe she was, wasn't she?
I don't.
He did drugs.
Or he loved the crack whore?
I don't really remember. I didn't really dig up so much of what Kirk's life was.
Failed actress, hooked on heroin.
Yeah, I know. I think I know
Got
Courtney.
Hole. I forget that band she was in. I think Hole.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Don't know.
I need tuning. Ew.
You need tuning.
I do. I need a tune.
And I gotta order strings, and I gotta order a tuner.
Like I said, I got to order more weights from Dick's Sporting
He's
Goods.
just sitting there.
How do they deliver weights? Say you order like a gigantic set. How do they deliver that?
Big old
Or I'll
box
just
with a forklift.
Or I'll just break in and just throw down hundreds of dollars on the counter table and take this shit.
Do you go to the gym at all, or you just work out at home?
I can't go to the gym; it's closed.
Well, you know what I mean. When the world's regular.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you feel more motivated.
When the world's
And
regular.
it's close. The world's regular. Has the world really been regular?
Fucking
Well,
no.
I don't think it has.
As
Never.
regular as it gets.
I mean, Florida's pretty much the same right now.
Florida's the
I heard,
same.
I heard in Georgia they're gonna start letting people out and living regular lives again.
Oh,
What is that? That sounded good. Play that again. That sounds pretty good.
that sounds like something from Black Snake Moan. If you ever watched that movie.
Yeah, that's a good movie. I like it. I don't just like heavy. I like some chill shit too.
Yeah.
I probably listen to more chill shit than I do metal, to be honest.
Man, that's some shit Leonard Skinner sound. That sounds like Leonard Skinner. A little
Yeah, it
bit.
does.
It is the jazz scale. I don't know if any fuckers even know like the pentatonic scale, which is like the basic. But there's a jazz version, and fucking Dimebag uses it. He used it in his riffs. It's the
Yeah. That sounds pretty good.
that's where you got a lot
I
of
got
different shit.
a video idea for you.
Huh?
I got
Encore.
a video idea for you.
What?
Different, like 10 different styles of guitar playing, and you could write the band name and play that type of style.
Oh, there
Like
was a
punk,
dude that does
Metal,
that
death
shit.
metal.
There's a dude that
That's a good idea.
I've watched a few videos of a guy who actually does that. His name is Pete Cottrell. He actually does one riff, 20 bands, and he'll do like Ride the Lightning or fucking Paranoid through
Yeah, I don't
20
know if
different
it was
band
the
styles.
same. I don't know if it was the same guy, but I've seen that same thing basically.
Yeah, well, the name of the video, the series, or whatever the hell he does, it's a one riff, 20 bands or some shit like that.
Yeah, I think I did see that
Or
one.
one band through, I don't know, something like that.
And there's another guy that does it singing vocally. He does
Yeah.
different styles.
Yeah,
I was thinking of doing that too, but that's a lot of editing.
That is a lot of editing. I mean, everything's gonna be a lot of editing.
With that,
Everything's a lot of editing. That's just the point of making videos.
I know. My one friend has a channel, and he just turns the camera when he films himself. I'm like, you wonder why you get no views.
Do you know any like Ozzy stuff, Black Sabbath or anything?
I know the main riff in Iron Man. I know the main riff in Crazy Train.
You know about as much as I do, but I know. I think is it War Pigs or? That's a simple riff, man. That's.
Is that Nib? N-I-B? I don't know how they say it.
I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is.
It's called The Writ by Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
W-R-I-T. That's his vocals in that are ridiculous. Best singing I ever heard him do.
Really?
I'll send you it. It's heavy as shit. You need a forklift to listen to. That was a bad joke.
I think Atlas's ship kind of froze.
Well, I gotta get off anyway soon, like now.
All right, man.
You there, Atlas?
Nah, he frozen. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of The Right Tracks. Please like, subscribe, and share. And stay tuned for another episode. There's also going to be a bonus one with Gary in it.